Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So right here at the 25.
Set, ready,
46 to Mike. Come on. You better bring it.
time to go.
They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Let's go.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
All day, baby, all day.
26.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check him. He don't know no better.
Now Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them. That big play right there.
Mike 9. Bang Hill.
54.
Let him know.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Toss play to Robinson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Ready, 59.
I'm coming. Slam. Check 50.
Hey, 24. Hey, 55.
He's checking. Crash. No. Off.
Down and go.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
The discipline that they showed on defense, because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Cousins now. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's got room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Rhino!
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home.
You see me out here? That's right.
And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team's side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in
Yellow,
now.
yellow, yellow.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Kill.
Ringo.
Kill. Tighten up.
Here's Cousins.
You got tight right there.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike 9, hey, you got to...
Out of the gun, Watson.
Hey, we got to seal.
It's Williams on the catch. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
I got you.
These two teams all tied after 1.
Let's go.
We're set. 19.
Hey, we got to
59.
over there.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Kill.
Final go.
Robinson again. And this
Check 26,
time they
check
were waiting
26.
for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
Two. Hey, no, easy. Sing on the slot. What is that?
Play fake. Cousins. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go back to the ground with Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
No problems with me.
Rhino!
Single receiver. Hey, you're on the night.
To throw is Cousins. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Mike 54. Hey, Flipper. You mine. He's coming. We got double up.
Throwing, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kirk Cousins taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Yeah!
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's out.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
I'm going to hit you all.
Rashawn Gary. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Second and 20.
28.
Double dog.
Hey, line up. Go.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And some room to work. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Jam. Watch out.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
Sahan, 180.
Mike's 5'4".
Hey, Ringo, 48.
Danny.
What's that?
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Check Mike 54. Mike.
First. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Watch twist.
Watch twist.
Third and short yardage, Cousins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Single.
Hey, flipper.
He's checking crash.
Watch twist.
Hey, can.
Pick the edge. Come.
Mike's 54.
Wide.
He runs.
Wait, hot.
They'll go with Jones. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Ronald Jones unable to get to that imaginary yellow line. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Watson. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Watch the run.
Hey, 54.
Shit. Rush in. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
On first down, it's Watson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Check pass. Check 52.
Throwing on second and long. Watson. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Switch. Kill. SOS.
They'll run it down with Robinson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
Under 10. Team. Bang.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Coming. Double up.
Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Watson now to throw. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check 24, check 24.
Check, crunch.
24.
Crunch. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Watson off play action. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
3 down.
And returning right back to Boykin. And he's brought down,
Let's
but
go.
not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Reset. 18.
Bang L. Bang L. Bang L. Pick me up. Here we go. Shift.
Hey, 59. Hey, 55.
Alert.
Now let's go.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. To the right side, it's Kelsey. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Mike 9. Mike 9.
Let's go.
Here's Watson.
I got you, boy.
And it'll be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
Hey, Steamer.
37. Check 30.
Lucky 50.
49. Check 49.
Now Cousins hands to Jones. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
180. Black.
He wasn't ready.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys. A great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that 1st down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Rose. Hey, here we go.
What's that?
Cousins now to throw on first down. This one swung out here to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's a second down.
Woo! Let's get it.
The hot! 180!
Mike's 5-4.
Quicker, Omaha!
Hey, come on, O.
Where's the hot?
Cousins with a give to Jones. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
180!
Boom!
Hey, 382, Liz, 50. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Liz, 50. What is that?
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
180!
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Cousins. Looking deep for Adams. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Hey, 24.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
After the interception, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And a dump off here to Robinson. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Watson's throw pulled in by Schwartz. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Watch the twist.
Hey, 59!
Check. Fresno.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And this is Amari Cooper. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Slam.
James Robinson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at about the 31. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Set. City 9. You're 18.
Bound to lose one. Joker, 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 Joker. Watch the safety creep. Watch the edge, watch the edge, watch the edge. Check your hot read.
Check. 54. 9, go.
Watson.
Outside coming, outside coming.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Here we go.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's 2nd and 10.
I'm on. Tighten up.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 10.
Mike 3. Watch
Ringo.
You go tight. You got
Here's Cousins.
Patch it.
And Jones has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Throwing is Cousins. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Flush to his right. He hits Adams, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Adams, 37 yards. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
65.
Rhino.
Shift. Check 9.
Hey, flipper.
Check 3.
Whip.
Two.
Deuce.
What is that?
Cousins will try and throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
On second down, it's Williams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
All day, dog.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
180! Hey, we're good,
Off the play fake, Cousins.
Don't be mad.
Left side complete to Lockett. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Big 3rd down, a field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a 1st down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now.
Watch out.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now, and a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, a nice, consistent gain.
We own them.
Hey, flipper.
Check nickel.
Out.
Wide.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Watch twist.
Pick the edge. Come.
Here's Cousins.
Switch.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's second and a yard.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Y'all not ready?
Now Cousins sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Check 31.
Cousins to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now it's Watson. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Hey, black. Rush in.
Cousins.
Kill.
He's going to let it fly.
Turn up.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'm coming. 26 Mike.
Check.
Hey, yo.
He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
Hey,
and
let's
he'll be
go.
brought down around the
Interception
7-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.